Greetings and welcome, my comrades, to another episode of Let's Play.
Low on materials.
Yahoo! Fresh meat.
Alright, let's get you deliver over here. Because we are just short of a little bit of money. Now these fields overlap a bit, so I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, that just ruins my day. Bastards
Right, let's...
yourself. Try again, Don't do it again. 404. File not found. Don't do it again. Try someone else. Don't. File not found. Do it again. Try someone else.
I think we've got them now. Alright, it's finished.
What?
Good, then I can just hop over.
Yes, sir.
Yahoo! Fresh meat.
Alright, so just sending harvesters now. Nope, still another tiger.
Our building is under attack.
Right, let's see if we can get this production going properly.
Right away. Yes, comrade, I'm here.
Come to daddy.
Hey, yes, sir.
And let's have you stationed over here. And let's put some laser cannons over here. That side. And get a couple more transporters. We can speed this up.
In sight.
As long as I control the field, it should be fine. Nothing much they can do.
Production completed.
And they should be pretty much out of resources now.
Production started. Right away, comrade.
Goals wise, we are about a fifth of the way through.
Yahoo! Fresh meat.
And keep using the same tactic.
Production completed.
Now it is possible to fail this mission because you just spent too many resources. So I'm gonna try and not do that.
What now?
No, deploy on the other side.
Hey. Yes, sir.
You are doing it right. I think we're mostly in the clear now. Hopefully. We'll see. Let's get the research back on. Get the medium defense building. That might be useful. If nothing else, you just have a little bit of repellent. The base over here is pretty smashed, but for the most part it looks like it's fine. Let's get you repaired.
Awaiting orders.
I think I lost my Grozny's.
Low on materials in main base.
Right. And that's also another thing. We will need a landing zone when we are ready to leave.
Yes, sir. Low on materials in main base. Roger. Right away, comrade. On my way, comrade.
Alright, let's see if we cannot... A little bit of scouting.
On my way, comrade.
Cossack is probably a bit better for this.
Yes, sir. Over and out. Checkpoint
Guess we can
set.
find out, because we have a Cossack over here still.
Any work for me?
Or did I leave it behind?
Any work for me?
Now let's bring out a Cossack just for scouting purposes. We found some buildings over here. I think.
Low on materials in main base.
Right, it does seem though that we have
Waiting orders.
withstood the enemy assault. We can now just focus on the mining.
Production completed.
And also rebuild our forces again a bit.
Research complete.
I kind of need both.
Low on materials in main base. Awaiting orders.
And let's see if I'm correct that the Grozny actually, or the Cossack actually has better scouting.
Yes, sir. Over and out. I'm off. Checkpoint set.
It's a lot of enemy defenses.
Scrambling.
Luckily it's all rockets that don't home.
On my way, comrade. There they are. Checkpoint set.
Yeah, no, we're not diving into this.
Scrambling. Checkpoint set. Checkpoint set. Low on materials in main base.
I mean, they were really banking on the field that we were conquering, so...
Yes, sir. Over and out. Checkpoint set.
Got some water over here.
Checkpoint set. Scrambling.
I don't think there's any other field that we can exploit. If there ever was one, which presumably there were, because that was quite a lot of units they were sending at me.
Checkpoint set. Scrambling. Rambling. Rambling.
Yeah, they've got an entire ring of defenses here.
We've taken advantage.
Do not chase the enemy or a scout.
I'm off. Yes, sir.
Just fall back.
Low on materials in main base.
Don't think the enemy has got any surprises for me at this stage. Probably.
Roger. Immediately.
Kinda hoping the radar would help me keep track of things. I can change the weapon.
Low on materials.
That's kind of neat. Right, we're almost done with the rocket launcher. Helicopter, we just need the last deposit. How far along are we?
Materials in main base.
I know. 16%.
Low on materials in main base.
It's missions like this that will really help you keep caught up. Potentially, if we can do well in the other mission in Japan, we should be able to get ahead of there as well. Hopefully. We'll see. But at the very least, this is good training for our tanks. They've already got plenty of experience. 3 bars. And for the ones that didn't blow up over here, there's also good experience.
Roger. On my way, on materials.
The figures that only a one of those remained. Well, that's fine. Wish some more Pamirs had survived, and we lost one of the Siberias. That's to be expected.
Hey! Low on materials in main base.
And we are still a few credits away from finishing this. Then we finally have a long-range strike craft that we can use to hit the enemy where it hurts a bit. I mean, not particularly in this mission, but a start. And let's also make the rocket launchers more better, because that's how you do that. If you want your rocket launchers to be better, then you just add more.
Low on materials in main base.
Because, yeah, no, the Grozny R's have the double rocket launchers, which is an instant increase in firepower, I think, in comparison to this. Well, sort of. At least they have some armor, and they are quite fast in comparison to the Cossack, which is now that's as fast but has no armor. I could also give this one rocket launchers, but I'm not going to build any of those because why would you? I'd much rather build Groznys. Alright, goals. We are a third of the way through. Search is coming along nicely. We have received the necessary amounts of raw materials. Work is going according to schedule. Good. So we are just somewhat ahead. And this mission should ensure that we stay ahead for a bit. Which is good, because I would prefer to just focus on destroying the enemy more than I want to do the resource things. I mean, the resource thing still needs to happen, of course. But it does kind of feel like siphoning away credits into the void.
Low on materials in main base.
So there's no unit limit here. We have 7,900 limit of units. Can't overstack. That doesn't help me. Kinda wish I could recycle these buildings. So much material and so much money. 1,000 for a mine and a refinery. But there's no recycle option.
Any problems?
Unless I missed it. No. Not for the construction vehicle.
What? Low
No.
on materials in main base.
Yeah, nothing to capture just yet. Because we don't have the technology for that.
Hey!
But that will come. Because Eurasian Dynasty gets 2 energy weapons.
Low
The price
on
of 1.
materials.
No, not really. They do get a disabling weapon. And beyond that, it's just conventional stuff. And as opposed to I think the UCS doesn't get any more energy weapons beyond the one they will be getting, which is kind of annoying. And the Lunar Corporation gets 2.
Low on materials in main base.
Yeah, there's 2 different types, I think. Basically the electro cannon, which we've already seen, which can also disable my vehicles if they're electronics. That's the little dashed line here. If that ever goes to 0, then my units become stuck or disabled, and they have to reboot their computers, which takes a while.
Low on
During which
materials.
time they could be captured, conceivably, but I think in most cases you probably want to just get them under your control, or want to just destroy them while they can't shoot back. At the very least, that's what I will be doing. Because as fun as it sounds to capture enemy technology, in the heat of
Low on
battle,
materials in
unless
main
you're
base.
actually planning for it, it doesn't seem to be very optional. You don't really do that. Plus, it will also mean exposing your repair vehicles to the frontline combat, which, as shown in this mission, is kind of dangerous, because we lost one and I couldn't even tell how. Right. Rocket launcher is almost done. I think that's everything in the
Low
research
on
tree,
materials.
and nothing new has been unlocked. Kinda hoping to unlock at least homing missiles, or the first stage of homing missiles. I don't think we get all of them at the same time for the Eurasian Dynasty. I mean, possibly, but probably not.
Low on materials in main base.
But yeah, the energy weapon of the UCS is quite something.
Research complete.
Alright, that's done. Now we can focus on getting our army back into thing. Yeah, we didn't unlock anything new. Now we can start training some troops, or at least getting back to normal.
What? Okay, comrade.
Right. Let's set the destination for here. I would like a Siberia laser and another Pamir.
File not found.
Let's supply you all while we have you. The tank Cs will be my backbone for a good while, but eventually they will need to be replaced. But that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.